Years back, I dedicated an entire series on this channel to completing really bad Elder Scrolls quests. And with the new remaster, I thought it would be fun for you guys to watch me suffer again.
That is hot.
A few years ago, you voted for bad quests, so I picked out 9 of them to complete. And rest assured, they're still f***ing awful. Tedious, annoying, dumb. These words were not only used in the past to describe me as a person, but can also be used to describe these horrible Oblivion quests. So join me on this journey, where I punish myself for your amusement. This video is a trip down memory lane, so we'll start with the classic. Once you harvest a plant called Nirnroot, you get a quest journal pointing you towards alchemists, who then send you to an Altmer named Sindarian. He's quite a bozo, because he sends us on a mission to collect more of these plants.
You bring me 10 samples of Nirnroot, and I'll make the elixir available to you at a huge discount, as well as give you one for free.
He'll use them to make a very unique potion, which I haven't used to this day on any of my characters. I guess it's good, but meh, not really worth collecting all of these plants. You might have noticed I made a new character. We'll use Megamind Chad for some of these quests, but I also want to use spells, and our blue skooma junkie will run out of his intelligence, therefore his magicka, pretty quickly. So this character is here simply because I need a mage, who can boost our speed. I buy Frostcrack Spire, a tower designed for a mage like us, make some interesting spells, and buy a horse. Some of you know where this is going. Whee! Water horse. We can find Nirnroot near water, so this is a perfect way to make our adventure faster. The quest is split into 4 parts, 4 batches to make 4 increasingly better versions of the potion. We need 10 plants for our first batch. Should be easy enough.
Fantastic! You actually found 10 of the Nirnroot.
Okay, well, we got it. 90 more to go. I'm punishing myself, not you guys, and I want you to actually, enjoy this video. So I'll make 3 more montages of me collecting this plant throughout the video. So let's jump to the next quest. What does the city of Leowin and the Mages Guild have in common? This cat. He's friendly, and he's not the problem, unlike other Khajiits.
I'm searching for some specific crystals known as Garidan's Tears. If you can locate these objects for me, I'd pay handsomely for each one.
These little things are the problem. We're sent to find an alchemist who supposedly knows more. She sends us to find a book. We read the book, listen to her yap, and we're sent into a cave to find the tears. It's just filled with a few hungry animals looking for elven meat. I'm pretty sure some of you guys are also looking for some elven meat. They're aggressive, but don't worry, I'm gonna be gentle. I made some fun spells, not just the ones to boost our horse. The very final cell of this cave is a frost glade. And all of those tears are scattered around the ground. They're small, and we should also get constantly hit by frost damage. Luckily, I'm prepared, and I made a spell for this specific situation as well. I think it's pretty obvious that I love making spells, so I guess there's no frost damage? Okay, God. They're even harder to find with the new graphics. We've collected all of them, and it's safe to say I'm happy we don't have to come here ever again. Oh wait, can I just walk out of bounds from this location, as I could in the previous game? I guess not, at least not as easily. But if I had a character with acrobatics, this would be possible, unless they added invisible borders.
You found 5 of the tears? Fantastic. This turned out better than I expected.
Let's go back to Megamind Chad. The Oblivion invasion has begun, and in the last video, we've saved Sean Bean from Kvatch. The tedious part is not the main quest line, just one quest from it. You see, the city of Bruma is gonna get attacked, and our character is tasked to stop it, with the help of soldiers from every city. Now, these soldiers will help only if we, a professional bozo, help out with closing Oblivion gates which threaten each city. But first, we need to get to this part of the quest line.
Let's see what Megamind Chad has been up to.
Those who unlock this hidden path have proven themselves worthy to join the ranks of the mythic Dawn Cult.
Mara, preserve us. So, you want to become one of the chosen of Mehrunes Dagon. The path of dawn is difficult, but the rewards are great.
Survive the cleansing. Now that you have all 4 books, you should be able to handle things from here.
Green Emperor Way, where tower touches midday sun.
The hour is late, but the Master still has need for willing hands.
Shall be their reward in paradise.
The Mythic Dawn murdered the Emperor and led those damn Deirdre right into the heart of the Empire.
Do you believe any of that talk about more Oblivion gates opening all over the place?
Bring the piece of death to my followers, and you shall earn my gratitude.
All right, boys, listen up. We've got to close that gate over there. This is no place I ever wanted to find myself. We have to do this. We have no choice. Now that I've seen how it's done, I think my guardsmen and I can handle any new gates that open near Bruma.
You should speak to the rulers of the other cities of Cyrodiil.
Okay.
As well as the Elder Council.
There we go.
Ask them to send aid to Bruma before it is too late.
Now about these gates. I love the lighting.
Coral's own defense must come first.
Let's start off here.
Good morning.
That's the gate. This looks super cool. This one is pretty annoying, to be honest, because you need to open these gates to get further. There you go. Oh no. Oh my god. Good. We're gonna need this later. Okay, first gate. So, Anvil Gate. We have something to make it easier. I think it's the best thing for our roleplay. Oh, we're fast. We're fast. We can also sprint, so that's a new thing. Oh, it's gonna be easy. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. Okay. Oh, look at that. And that's the second gate. Beautiful. That's a nice view. And that's the gate. Ooh. I'm doing this really early, so there's just a lot of scamps in Dremora. Oh, that's a nice window. I can smell them from here. Everyone in Oblivion stinks. Another one down. Uh-huh. And jump. Oh. I did it too early.
I believe the Count may want to handle this matter personally.
I want to know how vampires look.
I'm Janice Hasseldor, Count Skingrad.
Interesting. Hello, friend. Oh, this one is the most cheesable ever. I can just jump over this gate and I don't have to open anything. This is perfect. This is perfect. Look. Look at this. Look. There we go. And now we just have to climb this this tower. Why am I... Oh, burden. Okay. So let's slowly move to close this gate. In 3 to 5 business days, we'll be there. Ooh. And this hole can live on. Oh. We probably can just jump over this bridge to the main tower. Okay. Nope. No. Okay, we're good. I messed up my jump, and we went for a swim. Let's go.
I will now gladly send soldiers to aid in the defense of Bruma.
I will send what aid I can. Let no one say Leowyn did not do its part.
I'm sorry, but the cities of Cyrodiil will have to fend for themselves for the time being.
Okado doesn't help us at all, which sucks. But we only have one gate remaining, the one in Shadenhall. You know, the one in which the Count's son gets stuck. It's pretty easy to save him and his friend. You either heal them, or just jump around the gates and kill every Daedra in advance, so they just walk through unharmed. But the problem is, I already did this before, and I don't want to save them. I want to enjoy this a bit. and I'm curious as to how long they'll survive. It's usually not for very long, but hey, it's a remaster and it could be different. Let fate decide. Deny no, I sure as hell can't help them. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, so I guess we don't really have to try and help them survive in this version of Oblivion. You got this, guys. Ow.
Do your work.
Oh no, he's dead. Okay, well, Farwell is alive. There's an enemy here somewhere, but I'm not gonna go look for him. Okay, Farwell is, I guess. Okay, well, no. Come on, Farwell, come on. Oh no. Oh, good, good, good.
Huzzah! I wouldn't have expected such bravery from someone who isn't a Knight of the Thorn. Now that this thing
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
So that quest is done.
Mourn and read ha 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 ha.
Amazing! You found 20 more samples of Nernroot. Well done.
No. This is a vampire. This is a vampire. And this is also a vampire.
New York City.
Guess who's next on the list? We can get vampirism by just fighting with vampires. Some locations are full of them. And Megamind Chad can't wait. We inhale a load of skooma and travel to Barren Cave, a small vampire lair near Shading Hall. Nice. We're sick. After some nice sleepy time, you awake screaming. It's time to check us out. I wonder what his face will look like. Oh, okay. Okay, that looks pretty good. Way better than in the original. He just changed his eyes. We shouldn't be damaged by the sun yet. Okay, this is not about us being a vampire, it's about us getting rid of vampirism.
Count Isildur of Skingrad has done the most recent research on a cure, I believe. He's what you might call a vested interest in the subject.
We've met Hasseldor before. Interesting, interesting. Where is he? Where is he? Castle Skingrad.
What little I have discovered points to the witches of Glenmoral. In the past, they've been capable of creating a cure. She lives somewhere along the river, east of the Imperial City and south of Shading Hall.
Nice. We're here. I purposely came here at night because I didn't want to get hit by the sun, which is probably inevitable at some point.
If you do a little something for me, I'll help you. How does that sound?
So many fetch quests. We found the witch, and she'll only agree to brew us a cure if we collect 5 empty grand soul gems for her. It's just gonna be a giant fetch quest from here on out. She keeps 1 soul gem in her basement, so we're just gonna steal it and then give it back to her. It's an empty one. Yeah, she has one in her basement, so that's one. And we shouldn't be trespassing. We shouldn't be... Yeah, good. So they changed it. So it's not as annoying as it was, so we can always hide in her house. The rest are not as easy to find. You remember the small lobby in the Arcane University where Raminus is? Hello, Raminus.
Hello!
Well, there's a gem there, locked in a display case. My lockpicking skills are crazy, guys. Perfect. I'm in the guild, so I can just take it. No one can stop me. I buy the next gem from the elf at the Mystic Emporium.
Thank you. Come again.
And Megamind Chad then also decides to delve into a cave, which has the next soul gem. He got lost a few times. Megamind Chad, not me. I know my way around caves. I also am a master Oblivion player, and I know exactly where to go. It took our blue friend a while to figure it out, but he completely missed a part of the cave, which leads to the cell with the soul gem. Dude, I'm just as dumb as these quests. A huge rock moves out of our way, and we can freely take it. Oh yes. There's an alien dungeon nearby, which has 1 soul gem hidden in a unique cell, and that's 5. I wish that something interesting happened, but what do you want me to say, guys? It's a fetch quest.
To start, I'll need 6 cloves of garlic, 2 shoots of bloodgrass, and 5 leaves of nightshade. Those will be easy enough for you to find. But I also need the blood of an Argonian and the ashes of a powerful vampire.
More stuff to fetch. Yeah, this part is better in my opinion. Nightshade and bloodgrass can be bought from vendors in the Imperial City. Garlic can be bought from innkeepers. There we go. Now we just need an Argonian to poke holes in.
Back off! I'm warning you.
We haven't fed on anyone this whole time because, Megamind Chad forgot. So we can get hits from the sun. The sun is luckily not as deadly yet. I just need to feed on someone.
DCD waited for nighttime to fast travel.
Search near the North Panther River for Hinderil. If you can vanquish him, his ashes will be more than adequate for my needs.
We just need to slay a powerful vampire, and we're good. Is he stupid? What's happening?
I shall take the ashes. Finally, some part of him can be put to a good use.
This quest was super annoying in the previous version of the game, because we were permanent trespassers in this house. It seems they've changed it, and we're not forced to run out into the sun, or just wait for 20 minutes of real time for her to brew the potion. You just have to wait here the whole time.
The batch came out larger than I had expected. There is enough for 2 doses of the potion.
The potion is finished and we're back to normal. If you can even say that about our character. There's one more cure to use.
More than 50 years ago, my wife Rona and I were both turned into vampires. She hated what she had become. The cure must be administered as soon as possible. Please, hand it over. If you are quiet, you may remain. Now stand aside.
Go ahead. What's going on?
I just want to try this. There we go. And our hand-to-hand is at 50. So now what?
My wife. My beautiful wife.
The Countess is dead. I need to speak with her. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you kill her.
I reloaded my last save.
Thank you for saving me.
Well met.
No!
I'm just gonna take her money, thanks. There's also a faster way to do this. If you have the DLC which adds Deepscorn Hollow, you can use the Font of Renewal and skip this shit. I chose the order of these quests very purposefully. Let me elaborate. Our next quest is the Mages Guild Suspension. You can only be suspended if you join in the first place, so that's exactly what I did. Now, the guild has a few rules. They don't like theft, but they really hate when someone murders their members. Okay, we need to kill a mage, and I have just the perfect candidate for this. It didn't just disappear.
Hi. By the 9 divines! That's all!
Yes! I knew it.
It is unfortunate. You have been found guilty. If you wish to be
I don't think he likes me.
You will help replenish alchemical supplies for the guild. Bring me 20 vampire dust and 20 Daedra hearts.
So murder is not allowed, and now we have to collect some ingredients to be accepted back. You know how I said I chose the order purposefully? Well, thanks to the previous 2 quests, we have everything ready. I looted Daedra hearts from the Oblivion gates we closed before, and I grabbed vampire dust from the vampires in Barren Cave. Plus, I looted a few more before, when I was completing Azura's quest to get Morden's artifact.
Very good. For retrieving these items, your status in the guild will be restored. Be seeing you.
Bye-bye. So we're back in the guild, and all is forgiven. I think Megamind Chad needs some redemption. He's been a very, very bad boy. Spankable as
Oh, unhappy Tamriel! Where is your divine crusader? Oh my!
This one is interesting. I love this quest when I roleplay as a character with good intentions. But god, is it tedious at times. We need to visit all of the way shrines. They're at unmarked locations, and we need to keep reopening the map to look where they kinda are. I kinda still remember it, but it has been a while to be honest. Okay, got the first one. Okay, the next way shrine is near Skingrad. We should see it from here. It shouldn't be far away. There it is. Next one is near Coral. It's below the gate we closed before. Look how happy he is. Look how stoked he is that he's gonna get a blessing. The next way shrine is near Bruma, right below it actually. Look at the view. Oh my god. There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. Okay, we're here near Sage Glen Hollow, and it's the last way shrine. Comment Poggies, TCD found them all in the comments, and confuse the people who haven't made it this far. Crusader Ghost appears and yaps, but that's a story for another time.
Let us collect Nernroot some more.
You're truly a master explorer. To imagine you've actually acquired 30 more samples, I'm astounded.
We need to do a, hopefully quick, detour to the Shivering Isles, and I'm gonna switch to my mage character again. I'll explain why in a minute. First, let's take care of the gatekeeper so we can freely roam the Isles. Nice. The Shivering Isles are open to us. The quests which we've seen so far were nothing compared to what's coming. And in my opinion, this is by far the worst quest in Oblivion. I think I told myself to never do this again, but here we are. Life works in mysterious ways.
You're offering to help me with my research? Well, I suppose I could find a use for you. Here's the list of things I need.
She's crazy, and we need to find rare items around the Isles. She's also a bitch to us.
I'm glad that's over. You've kept me from my work long enough.
Luckily, I can Alt-Tab and check the wiki for names and locations. And it crashed. Luckily, I can just write down every item and its location on a piece of paper. The game gives you a list of ingredients, but there's no way of knowing what I gave her and what's left. Plus, she's buggy as f***.
Excellent. I'll just take them. Now go. Shoo!
We've collected all of those items, but this is where the fun begins, guys. We need to lure some dumbass creatures to her with a command spell. This is why I wanted to use my mage character.
I'd like a ballywog to begin with. You just get it close to me, and I'll take care of subduing it. I might accidentally kill it. If that happens, just bring me another.
She's not gonna make it any easier for us, to be honest.
This spell might do for a ballywog.
Why did she give me a spell that doesn't work? Oh, this is just great. This is just great. Fine, then follow me, idiot. This is the stupidest quest in the universe. And she's gonna probably kill him. I'm gonna have to create a new spell. If they attack it, I'm gonna kill them. There you go. Why is she killing it?
Try not to kill it! What's going on? You've caught me a ballywog. I can't wait to study it. Let's go inside and I'll pay you.
Teď musíš jít do jejího posranýho baráku, ty vole, aby ti dala prachy po každý, vole. Finding these creatures is stupid. The creatures themselves are stupid. She's stupid. I'm stupid for doing this to myself again. The spell is stupid. The map is stupid. There you go. This is the first one of 4. I'm so happy I have to do this shit again. I'm ready to shoot a huge chunky load into my pants. Hi guys. It's me, your boy, editing this. And I think I might have had a little crash out. But it's fine. It's fine.
You diddly donger cookerino!
I suppose it is about time for me to add another creature. I have hopes for an elytra.
I made a new custom spell to command these dumb animals.
I calmly went to find the elytra. Oh, I see one. I think I see one. That's an elytra. My command spell should make this work. Can you come even slower? Kdo tohle vymýšlel, byl asi po lobotomii, ty vole. It was so much fun basking in the beauty of the colorful isles. The nature here gives you a sense of wonder. Why doesn't she follow me? Can you follow me? Start f***ing following me, you stupid f***. I didn't have any problems capturing this mighty beast, and I honestly don't know why people have an issue with this quest. Konečně se nějak hejbem, vole, do bečku, vole. Že command spell je úplně k hovnu, ty vole. Protože ona stejně nejde za mnou. Ona tam jenom čumí a stojí, vole. What a stupid f***ing Jesus Christ.
That's twice you hit me.
Oh no, what are we gonna do? Drž hubu, vole, pičo, vole, no. A je to vyřešení, vole. So I'm gonna have to get another elytra, hoping that she won't kill it. The person who made this quest, I don't think I have the language capacity to cuss you out. Oh, I wonder how that happened. I found her so fast. If she kills her again...
You'll have to get me a new one if it dies.
No problem. There you go.
Let's go to the house to get your reward.
TCD was so stoked to be invited into her home to get his reward. This payment method is quite an original concept.
Do you suppose you could get me a Norrel?
No problem. I just gotta find his ID. I just gotta find him. Can you send a spell on him? I'm gonna lose it, dude.
I don't have time to talk. My work cannot wait.
Okay, that's pretty funny. I forgot what happiness is, guys.
A scalon would sure spruce things up a bit, don't you think?
Okay, last one, guys. Last one. They're a bit tricky, but it's not a problem for a veteran Oblivion gamer such as myself.
Where are you? Well, look what we got here.
No way. She actually did it.
This scalon looks a bit mangy, but I suppose it will do.
And she's also such an annoying NPC, dude. Everything is wrong with this quest.
My collection is complete. Thankfully, you won't be interrupting me anymore.
No one's gonna be interrupting you anymore. There you go. The quest is over and we can be proud of ourselves. I think it's time to socialize. I've been raising this position with every NPC I met throughout Megamind Chad's playthrough. So our Speechcraft skill is high enough to start a quest.
Have you ever heard one of Tandlewee's sermons at the Temple of the One? Goodness, that woman knows how to orate.
Travel to all of our cities and speak with the unfortunate souls forced to beg for change. Return to me when you have spoken with all of them. Then we shall talk of training. I understand.
Rosa, I listen.
Claudette,
I'm your good news. I've heard you. I've heard.
Let's see this.
I can smell. Rufrius Vinicius is good with his fists.
You have seen the beggars. You have, I hope, used your powers of speech to raise their spirits. Now I can help you to improve those powers, to help make lives better.
Tandilway has refused to ever train me since one of the beggars has been killed.
Wait, I can just kill a beggar and she's gonna be pissed?
The death of any helpless individual is tragic and reprehensible when it could have been prevented. I hold you responsible. You will receive no training from me. Not now,
or ever.
Much better. We can finally level up as well. Do you guys like boats? Look at this one. This one is nice. What if this could be in the sky though? In like a sky boat. I don't know how to segue. This is relevant for the video, I swear.
Anyway, you're going to help me find calipers and tongs. I'm using them to build my skyboat.
Calipers, tongs.
Let me see some
We need at least 100 calipers or tongs to make him happy. I guess it's more of a tedious quest than anything else. I mean, all of these were. This could always be worse. I had to inspect a lot of crates, chests, and barrels because these items are quite frequently found as random loot. There's a lot of crates in the market district. You just have to wait a few days for them to spawn. It took a while, but I collected 100 tongs. Those were the first to hit 100. The next day I found out there was a Dupe Glitch. Anyways, now we can give this Nord bozo what he needs.
I see you found some. Frankly, I could use all of them. Are you willing to sell them? 5 gold each, just like I told you next week. Calipers, tongs. You must be thinking about the skyboat. Yesterday's news. I'm working on a collapsible fork now.
So, this was pointless. Damn. He was my friend. I hope he's in a better place, making one of his crazy inventions. I can't believe that boat fell on him. Now you don't need to work on stupid shit anymore. Such a sad fate.
Let's collect the final batch of Nernroot.
Words fail me at this point. There must be no stone unturned in all Cyrodiil. I don't know what else to say but to thank you.
We have the last version of the elixir. Maybe I'll finally use this in my playthrough. I don't know.
Let's do a tier list of the quests we've seen in this video.
It's probably important to note that these quests are ranked relative to each other, not the other quests. The first one is the one with the Gajit with the tiers. I guess this one is okay. I mean, it wasn't that annoying. It's really quick. You talk to an alchemist, you talk to this guy. I don't think it's that interesting, but it's not annoying that much. The only thing that's annoying is the frost damage and finding the tiers. I think I had it in like 5 minutes and the frost damage didn't happen, so I'm gonna put it in B. Maybe we'll change it, maybe we'll switch it up. Seeking your roots. I think I had it done in like an hour. It's not that bad, but it's kinda annoying, kinda tedious. I mean, I'd put it in C. You get an interesting potion, I'm gonna put the tiers in A and I'm gonna put this in B because it's too close to trash and I don't think it's really trash. Master Speechcraft training. Oh, this one is pointless, to be honest. Leveling Speechcraft is pretty easy. You can just make them hate you and then love you again. And do this over and over. I'm gonna put it in C and I'm gonna tell you why. It could be like a small quest, or you do a quest for a beggar, but they made you talk to every beggar in Cyrodiil. You don't even know who you've talked to and who's left. I think they should have done 3 beggars or just 1 beggar with a very specific quest. Aid for Bruma. I guess I'd put it in B as well because it's kinda epic if you have a playthrough where you try to save Cyrodiil, but some of the gates are really tedious. Points to Bethesda go for the visuals. I really love how the game looks. If this was like Oblivion from 2006, it would be C probably. It's a giant fetch quest. You can just skip this whole thing by having the Deep Scorn Hollow DLC. Do we need it? I don't think so. I mean, it's really pointless. It's C for me. Mage Guild suspension, this one is fun. I guess it's tedious to collect the things, the ingredients you need to actually finish the quest. You can get them pretty easily and you can dupe them as well. It's really not that hard to not break the rules, so I guess this one's on you. So I'm gonna put it in B. Pilgrimage. I don't have any beef with this one, to be honest. It's really fun when you have like a crusader slash, lawful good kind of playthrough. I used skooma. It was really fast. That's what she said. I'm gonna put this in S. It's not the best quest ever, but out of all of these quests, I think it's an S tier. Calipers and tongs. I think it's just dumb. With the Dupe Glitch, this can be done really quickly. It's B. It's B for me. So, this is by far the worst quest in gaming. I'd rather complete all of the quests I've talked about so far. Again, collecting ingredients, yeah, that's fine, I guess. Then when you finally get the creature, she kills it. You have to wait a few days for the creature to respawn, only to hope that she doesn't kill it. she can get stuck, she forgets where she wants to go, and she's so mean. I'm so happy to put this in trash. I'm never gonna do this quest ever again. In the intro, I said this video is a trip down memory lane. You might be watching this to see how these quests look in the new remastered version, or maybe you just wanted to see me suffer. Either way, I can respect that. But the meaning of my trip down memory lane was quite different. I made this video after rewatching my old series on this topic. It's been a few years, and honestly, I just couldn't finish watching them to the end. The editing is horrible, the sound mixing sucks, I just used a headset mic to record my voice. I had zero personality, and I exported one of them in 30 FPS instead of 60 FPS. But as I cringed while watching my old content, I realized this video could be an opportunity to also make my own, in quotes, remaster. Not of the game, but a newer and better version of old turds I made in 2022. A symbol, if I may, of my progress in editing and creating content for you guys. I may be harsh on myself because a lot of people seem to like it, but a person wouldn't get better at anything if he didn't criticize his own work in hopes of improving one day. We forget how far we've gone, especially in a fast-paced life everyone seems to live nowadays. But time flies, and sometimes you need to stop and look at your progress. You shouldn't compare yourself to others, but you should be able to compare your present self to yourself in the past and say, yeah, I've improved. As of now, we've spent 34 hours in Oblivion Remastered, and I can't wait to see more. The quests sucked, but it also felt like something new at the same time. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Is that the throat of the world? That's pretty cool, dude.